guys, welcome back to Exposed, and if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you stayed and subbed. I pressed the right button, hoorah. Sorry there was nothing yesterday. See, the least bit of stress and my body's like, nope, not having it. I was doubled up in agony with cramp. Wasn't stuck in the loo. I was trying to sleep. I'd be asleep for 5 minutes and then it was like someone was stabbing me in my side with a knife. So I was asleep in the heat with a heat pad. And every 5 minutes I was awake. So I got nothing done. But anyway, I ordered a shower. Was really pleased with myself because I've always wanted one of those ones that had the big rainfall thing. But it was like, I'm never going to get one with a rainfall because water pressures pants. I've complained about it to the water people and they've said that I have to pay to have the whole thing dug up, pay for the diversion on the main road, the whole thing, and have everything done. It's going to cost absolute thousands because we own the house and tough shit. The water board won't pay for it. They called the water board anymore. Anyway, so found this shower at B&Q, was really happy, and it said in it had one of them rainfall things and then the hand thing, and you switch between the two, and it said that it's got a built-in pump, and it was like, yay, I can finally get one that's got one of them rainfall things. So ordered it, paid for it, great. Next thing, fraud on your account, and I'm like, ugh, now what? Went and looked and it said, have you paid X amount to B&Q? And it was like, shit, I tried to pay it and the card thing buggered up. So then I thought, oh fuck it, I'll pay for it with PayPal. So then I was scared to click yes in case it took the money twice. Anyway, I just had another look at it now and clicked it and it said it was fine, blah blah blah. So I was like, right, great, that's that done. Then I started doing my emails and I've got an email from B&Q. This is your order cancellation. No explanation as to why. Nothing. And it was like, well, fuck you, B&Q. So anyway, I went and found the same shower somewhere else for £22 cheaper. So it's B&Q's loss and my gain. And I just pray that the built-in pump will actually work so that the rainfall thing works. Now it's trying to find a plumber thing. I sent a thing out to 6 different plumbers and one replied and said you'd be as well off buying a new shower by the time you pay for all the parts to get it fixed, or something to that effect. So I wrote back to him and said, so you reckon it's better to buy a new shower? And he actually wrote back and said, yeah, he said you can pick them up quite cheap now, and it'd be better to do that. So I've just written back to him and I said, do you do boiler checks, because we need that done, and do you fit showers, because I've ordered one now and can you come and fit it? So fingers crossed. It's a nightmare though, isn't it? And it's like they don't, I suppose I could say it didn't give me any warning. It did. It started going cold and cold. I'm sure none of you are interested in any of this, but I'm telling you anyway. It started going hot and cold. So I knew it was on the fritz, but I wanted to remodel the bathroom and get rid of the bath, and it was like, well, now it's given me no choice because I need a shower. And I can't, the bloke that said that he'd do the bathroom couldn't do it till November, so the bathroom's going to stay the same and we're just getting a new shower. So I suppose it saved me money in the long run, but Comment time! Sylvia, Brooke has Narc's natural hair colour. She does, doesn't she? And I think it looks better than the blonde, but who am I? Jaded girl, Jules, get a life already. I've got one, thank you. I didn't think Lardy still had minions. I have a life. If you think she's a wonderful, nice person, good for you, jaded girl, but I don't. Ashley, hey Julie, where's your life taking you? Over here making comments against Jules like your butt hurt. Move on, girly. That's funny. Ashley, for some reason this stupid channel came up in my feed. My life is not taking me to making videos about a stranger. No, but you're commenting on one. You're commenting to a stranger about a stranger. Are you related to Lardy? Do you know her personally? No. So why are you over here jumping up and down in her defence? Do you know what she said to me? Do you know what she said about my family? Do you know what she's done to people I know? No. And if you do, and you're okay with all of that, then I'd worry about yourself more than me, love. Yota, she always looks the same, doesn't she? All this effort and money to always look the same. And she works so hard to look the same as well. I already made a comment, but I have to comment again. You can comment as much as you like, love. At the end of her life, is she going to be proud of what she did with her life? Every day playing dress up in her room, causing her daughter to turn out just like her, for what? I think Lisa lives in just a pretend world. She's pretending she's some fashion guru from the bedroom of her Wilmington home. I know, shouldn't she have been doing all this when she was in 3rd grade or whatever it is? She's always quoting, I remember in 7th grade when I had my shoes. See, I don't know anything about grades. It was years here. I think it was years when I was in... Yeah, it was years when I was in school. So I don't get the grade thing. I don't know what age grades are. 3rd comment. Are we keeping count? How hard is it to turn a piece of paper straight so you can read what's written on it? I'm laughing out loud. This is the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. It never clicks in her head one time to turn that piece of paper straight. And it made me laugh. I'm going to have to read it like this. None of your business. She must have stumbled upon one of Lydia Tomlinson's videos and she's copying her as always. She's always copying somebody. I was going to call you a name, but it sounds stupid saying she's always copying somebody, none. Wanda, can I just say, before we get started, how surprised I was about the death of Ozzy. I know. We all thought he was indestructible and he'd outlive us all, didn't we? I mean, first I thought I would never see or hear Black Sabbath play together again, and then his passing. A lot of prayers for his family and especially Sharon. Now on with the video. Sharon looks so frail. I was talking to Bonnie earlier. It's just so sad. It really is. What got me was when I watched them stop at the bench. I mean, I knew Kelly and Sharon would be in bits, but it was Jack. Jack really got to me because he looked broken. It's so sad. Oh, pardon me. Isn't it funny when your eyes water up, you yawn? Well, I do. But yeah, very sad. Anyway, Bonnie, I was heartbroken when I heard the news. An era that's gone, isn't it? Wanda, I know. Lord knows there will never be another one. No. He was an original, was our Oz. Patty cakes, it just happened so fast, didn't it? I don't think anyone expected it to happen so soon. Especially after the concert, do you know what I mean? He seemed full of life at the concert, and I was watching him backstage with Youngblood and watching Kelly get engaged and the whole thing, and he just seemed so full of life. And then there was another thing I saw. Kelly did something on her Instagram, and she was like, good morning, and her little one was sat beside her, and then she looked up and Oz was sat at the end of the table, and she's like, say good morning, and he was like, oh, morning, and he just looked fine. It's horrible when that happens. My love goes out to Sharon and to you, Bonnie, because it was the same for you, and I'm really, really, really sorry about that. I know now I'm worried about Sharon. Yeah, I am as well. But Sharon's got a lot of people around her, hasn't she? She'll be fine. I worry about you too, Bonnie, so you take care of yourself. Wanda, Lisa is just starved, haha, for someone to talk to, isn't she? Isn't she? Bonnie, I wonder where Tay-Tay's at. Maybe she figured it out. I think she popped back for one of the lives. I think I remember Lardy going, Tay-Tay, and you're still a mod, or something like that, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me. Nikki, does she ever drink water? Apparently, she says she does, but who knows? Elizabeth, no, just Diet Coke. Welcome back, Elizabeth. Wanda, Lisa thinks it's so cute that her 25-year-old daughter sleeps with a stuffed animal. What? Lisa doesn't see anything wrong with that. This family is so screwed up. I'm sorry. I've already made 3 comments and we aren't even halfway through. You can comment as much as you like, Wanda. I was giving Brooke the benefit of the doubt because it was something her boyfriend gave her, and I was thinking it probably smells of him and she misses him. But then she did say she always brings a stuffed animal. I don't know. Is there lavender in it? Does it help her sleep? Other than that, I no. Highly caffeinated. I'm embarrassed for her. I cannot believe that anyone would pay ridiculous prices for ridiculous courses. No. Melanie, I felt ill watching this. I'd love to know. It's a shame on her website there isn't a little counter that says how many people booked and went through with the course. Pardon me, because I reckon it won't be many. Highly caffeinated. There is no way that 20-something thousand people suffered through this video. Can her views be bought as well? Yes, they can. But she got on average 20,000 views, didn't she? Well, she did back in the day, so that's a thing as well, isn't it? Could that be a lie and all? Christine, my thoughts exactly. I think you're right, highly caffeinated. Gigi, yes, they can. Hannah, John has multiple computers running. My guess is that he lets the videos run non-stop. Yeah, that's a thing, though. Once you've watched it once, does it count it as another? I don't think it counts it again if you've watched it once. Like if he had 20,000 videos, he could get computers, he could get 20,000 views. But if he watched it 20,000 times on the one computer, I think it only just registers the one. I'm not sure. Elizabeth, lol, yes they can. A lot of people are buying views and things. It's like, why? Why? You're just lying to yourself. It's stupid. Wanda, in the words of Jules, I just can't with this woman. You know that waitress thought Lisa was nuts, taking pictures of the jars of jelly, reserving a table by the window. Okay, I'm sorry. This video is driving me crazy. Yeah, I had to take a break, didn't I? Peg, look at me twirling around. Honestly, didn't she look like a fucking 12-year-old? Elizabeth, Peg, you're jealous. 1, 2, 3, let's all twirl. Bonnie, it looks like Melissa has been watching House of Valentina. That couple's focus is on black, some type of white and brown. I've not seen that. Julie, she's truly becoming more insufferable than ever before. As if it was possible. I know. Bonnie, what happened to 111? Or am I getting it confused with one of her other scams? Good luck with the plumber. I've been waiting for quite a while. They're a pain, aren't they? So they don't even answer you, and then they leave you hanging for forever. Fingers crossed, this guy I've been emailing, I'm hoping he'll get back in touch and say that he can do what we need doing. Because he was good enough to say, oh, you know, you're just as well off buying a new one as getting someone to come in and fix it, which I thought was good. Because he could have come out and said, oh, you know, blah, 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 I need to charge you for this, that and the other, and he didn't. So there is that, but I just want a new shower put in. Yeah, it started at 111, Bonnie, and then she upped it and upped it and upped it and upped it. You watch it, it'll all be 444 soon. Panda, that was an early sign-up promo that lasted a few days. That was it. Sign up now, and then 2 minutes later it had gone up. Bonnie, well, apparently she thinks highly of herself, or she's just plain nuts. Just plain nuts, Bonnie. That screenshot of her at the end reminded me of the old song. They're coming to take me away, ha-ha. They're coming to take me away, hee ho ha-ha, to the funny farm. I wish they would. She needs a fucking holiday at a funny farm. CC, the amount of entitlement Melissa shows in this video is absolutely ridiculous. She acts so rich and she's just a nobody from Wilmington. Clown. I know. Carolina, so funny, so rich, yet didn't send her daughter to college. Helen, I love seeing more of your beautiful face, Jules. Oh, bless you, Helen. Hope you're resting up and not working too hard. Julie, I was just watching the other video you did on Lisa and Brooke going to Boston. The only thing I'll agree with Lisa is that series called Ray Donovan is a great show. Not for nothing, but why doesn't she bring her parents back some cannolis from Little Italy in New York? I also noticed that when she showed pictures of Brooke, they were all from a distance. Yeah, that's what I said. But when she showed pictures of her, they were all close up. I really think Lisa is smoking some weed because she doesn't stick to a topic. There's something going on. I tried looking for Ray Donovan, but I have to pay to watch it here. So until we get it for free, I won't be watching it, sadly. Sorry, I have one more comment to make about Lisa's trip to Boston. Is that she was willing to buy Brooke anything she wanted, but only willing to bring Will home snacks from a vending machine that she got for nothing. Free things. I really feel sorry for Will. Bonnie, at 6:54, her eyes look empty.
So I decided to get up at such and such a time, and I took my pyjamas off and I folded.
They are empty though. There is absolutely nothing going on in her life. It's quite sad, Bonnie. The lights are on but no one's home. I'm not being nasty, but I wonder if something is medically wrong. Yeah, the carnivore diet probably. Helen, yes, she has no brain. Elizabeth, wonder. There's plenty wrong with her, but think it's too late for anything to be done. Your girl is 37 and you're 74, Lisa. No, I think I'll make that 84. Karen, has Lisa had anything done to her eyes recently? She seems to be barely opening her eyes, like almost squinting. Maybe it's her lashes weighing her eyes down. I don't know, Karen. I'm not quick on catching stuff unless they have their lips done. I don't normally notice anything else. Wanda, I think she's on something. She always acts nuts, but the last few videos has been way out there. Peg, pills maybe? Maybe. Bo, I think it's threads. If you look closely, she has these lines on the outer edge of each eye. But aren't they supposed to make her eyes open more rather than squint? I have no idea. Suzanne. Agree. Something is definitely going on with her. I have a feeling things aren't going well on the home front. And whose fault's that? All hers. Donna, $1,000 for a pair of shoes. Ridiculous. I'd be afraid to wear them. Love to everyone. Love to you, Donna. Wonder, so in the last Janice watch, you went over Lisa's price list for her services. Wonder why they all have different prices. Maybe some courses are shorter than others. Who knows? I think she just picks a number, doubles it, adds a naught and puts it up. I don't think there's any thought gone into the cost of it at all. $36.50 to $37. Oh, how I'd love to bump into her in real life.
Like throughout.
What would you say to her? Oh, that'd be a long conversation, Bonnie. Firstly, I'd say to her that the carnivore diet is doing her no good, and that if she wants to stay on meat only or something, eat more, but add in a few vegetables and put on a little bit of weight, because she looks emaciated. She doesn't look good. She looks malnourished. And two, treat her fucking son the same way she treats her daughter, and stop treating her husband like a fucking servant. That'd be the start. There would be lots more. Midnight Angel, she's really pushing those courses. Who in their right mind would pay those prices? Idiots do, though. That's the scary thing. Bonnie, oh my gosh, both of the little girls are so cute. Weren't they, though? That little one having her hair done. What a cute face. But it was the other one, and she's like, ready? No, I can't jump. Bless her. But what got me, right, was how confident she was. She was like, okay, they say I've got to jump. I've got to jump then, haven't I? And she just did it. What a brave little thing. Mystical fairies. They are both so adorable. Perfect palate cleanser after watching Lisa. Yep, that's the sort of thing I watch after I've done a video. Bonnie, I agree 100% with that. It's either little girls like that, cats, or I have now gone down a rabbit hole of police, groups of policemen dancing to Robert Thicke. That hey, hey, hey. Because everyone's trying to outdo each other. It's really cool. I might put one of them in, but I'll have to turn the music off. Because they'll copyright the music. But everyone's doing the dance. It's really... Hang on, let me go and find one. They're shorts, aren't they? Yeah, these, if you haven't seen them. So now, where's... I'm going to have to turn the sound off. Do these play with no sound if you don't click the sound thing? Nope. Where's the sound thing? There. This. Play then. I could sit and watch these all day because I really like the song as well. I'm sorry I can't play the song because I'll get a copyright strike. So if you watch, I think they started it, and then you've got the US police and then Russian police, and there's a whole load of them doing it. It's really funny. So if you want to go back and look at that. Where am I now? Bonnie, duck boats, lol. I've never been to Boston, but other cities have them. I can see why the boyfriend and Melissa's hairdresser wrinkled up their nose. I can't imagine Lisa even stepping foot on one. Exactly. She was never going to go on the duck boat, was she? Peg, the duck boat just didn't have feminine energy. Bonnie, oh no, she would have had to sit with all the common people, and you're right, not the right vibe. I would have gone on the duck boat. I bet it's a right laugh. Panda, I love her Chanel experience. A sales associate followed them around. They gave potential shoplifter vibes. Exactly, that's what I was thinking, but I didn't say it. A straight flight. Painfully ignorant. Zero reason to travel to a Nordstrom sale. The best selection is online. Exactly. You get in quick and you get everything before everybody else, and you've got the choice of everywhere, the complete warehouse. But no, she's too stupid to figure that out. Wanda, do you really think Brooke's pregnant? Probably, maybe, could be. It was just the way she was standing in that picture, I don't know. And it's the way Lisa's going on about, oh, getting all wistful. I don't think we'll ever have mother-daughter things, da-da-da-da-da. And then Brooke went to see his mum in Boston and blah blah blah. It could be. I mean, she might not be, but I put my money on the fact that she is, by the way Lisa's talking. Peg, probably so. Elizabeth, her stomach looked bloated and she appeared to need sleep a lot. Lisa will go berserk if she's called Grandma. Is it possible that Lisa is pregnant too? She appears to need lots of naps too. See, here, that just reminded me of my mother-in-law. She said, oh, when you have the baby, I want to be called Grandma. Grandma, we love you. In Ireland, it's Granny. So my mum would be Granny. But Grandma, to me, always sounds really snobby. And it was like, yeah. And Jed said they all called her Hyacinth Bouquet. Because ideas above her station. Bit like Lisa. Donna, Jules, I love hearing stories about your children. How lucky they are that you're their mum. Thank you, Donna. That's so sweet. That's the thing. I don't often blow my own trumpet, but I will. I was having an argument on Reddit, and I'm going to do a video about it at some point. But they were laughing at this video that I didn't find funny. So I said to Tech Help, is it me or is this funny? And he went, no, it's not funny. And I said, right. And I said, this bloke was saying blah, 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 blah. I said, and halfway down he said, oh, I bet your children had a whale of a time with a mother like you. And Travis went, yeah, we did. It was like, yeah, get in. Sod you, stupid man on Reddit. Donna, Jules, oh, same thing. Doop-de-doop. Bonnie, I don't know how you're doing this video. Same thing, different day, all boring. I know. I had to take a break, Bonnie. It was driving me insane. Hannah, not to us though. We enjoy it to the max. Bonnie, that's right. Bless you. I'm going to colour my hair while I listen because this is the most boring shit. But I have to hear your reactions. What colour did you go, Or are you just up getting the greys, or were you a colour, completely different colour to what you are? That made no sense. What colour are you dyeing your hair, Ashley, I really want to know where her so-called coaching credentials came from. Probably her imagination, like everything else. Oh, she did a 2-bit fucking online Zoom course. That was that. End of. Panda, Mina Irfan, the universe guru. Lisa's narrative is identical. They pull her apart on Reddit, Panda. That Mina, what's her face? Because she's another con, isn't she? Ashley, buy a $45 black dress and jelly shoes, put on a blonde wig, starve yourself, live in a fairy tale world where you don't think of anything bad. There, free class for the Jules' Gems. You're welcome. Donna, to the woman that is having a rough time with the aftermath of breast cancer, remind your husband it very well could have been him instead, since men can have breast cancer too. Much love to you. That's true. And I'm sure had it been him, she'd have sat with him until he got through it all. So he's probably just having a funny 5 minutes. I've fingers crossed he'll stick with it. It's hard, isn't it? Illness and stuff is hard on people, and different people handle it different ways. But I hope you sort it out. Carolina, so not only the lady in the elevator has a beat up bag, now poor Colleen joined the club. Exactly. She doesn't care about throwing anyone under the bus, does she? Gretchen, haha. Bo's laughing. Elizabeth, shame on her to talk about someone's appearance or clothes. Exactly. Just because she buys stuff and never fucking uses it. Wish Upon Dreams, that's a lovely name. You noticed in the picture Brooke looks pregnant, and I agree. Ah, see, it's not just me. Remember earlier in the video she said something like she wanted to do this shopping trip, either Brooke, because who knows, she may have children and not go. Obviously her daughter doesn't want it announced if she is, so why share the picture? Exactly. And why even hint at it? Because she's a narc and she can't fucking help herself. Cynthia, Lisa is clearly incapable of any intelligence because she clearly suffers from a personality disorder, and she's trying so hard to control the narrative that she's lost control over. This is why she keeps on and on about her mother-daughter time, her parents' freebie gifts, etc. I swear sometimes I listen to a research scientist who talks about pathological types, sociopaths and serial killers, and I think, are they describing some of the traits that Lisa exhibits? Exactly. I used to say the same about Lardy. They probably would be serial killers, but they're lazy. Lisa has no intellectual capacity, and I think she does not really like the series Ray Donovan. She's trying to project, as with so many issues lately. I think you'd like it, Jules. I went to have a look for it, Cynthia, but it's Paramount, and I have to pay it, and it's like, nope. Thought I might catch it on Netflix or something, but no. Carolina, 1402. That okay?
That is what I wanted to do. I mainly wanted to be with her. So she wanted to stay in the room and get room service. So I said, okay. I think she said this when we...
So I said, okay. That okay didn't sound like an agreement to me. More like, shut up, we'll do it my way. Yeah. Cynthia, when Lisa talked about her kid at 25 remembering her toothbrush Goals, baby goals. Lisa's like a pimp. I bet she buys stuff for her kid as payment for her STEAM work. That way, Lisa gets points for naughty icon bullshit, and kid doesn't have to declare it as income. And Jules, you're so right. Lisa has likes and views that do not correlate with her sub numbers. Oh, the depths to which these deranged types will sink. Eventually, the ocean floor will find them. Thing is, and YouTube say we've got rules on this and that, and you can't do this, and you're not allowed to do that, and then they let the likes of her do whatever the fuck she wants. Cynthia, Boston has history that would make Lisa feel lost and dumber than usual, as she's never read anything of substance. Her kid had achieved Lisa's goal. She goes to Boston and then sits in the hotel room watching the Office reruns. Jules, you were on the mark. Lisa needed a steamer, not her daughter, to come with her. Lisa is fooling no one. She just cannot stand that folks are seeing her for what she is. I know, it's driving her mad, isn't it? Peg, go to Boston and watch the Office reruns in the room. Totally spot on. They're in a new city and have no curiosity about the city. No, it's mad, isn't it? It's like going to London and just sitting in a room. Really? Yep. Why is YouTube posting everything twice today? Peg, now I get why Lisa chose Boston. Her daughter went there. Lisa can't stand it when someone has something she doesn't. Exactly. It's a narc thing. Helen, 100% agree. She couldn't let Brooke have Boston to herself. No, of course not. Cynthia, she models how to dress like a slutty mum. Who the fuck would ever think about wanting their children to adopt her mental insufficiency? I bet Lisa's daughter's boyfriend's mother is just hoping they don't get married. But if they do, that the couple moves away from the narc. I hope so. I hope she moves to Boston. Stays well away from Lisa. Cece, I can't believe Melissa threw that jab at Colleen about her beat-up bag. Colleen should stop sending her free shampoo. Yeah, cut her off completely. Not send her any... Ghost her when she sends messages. None of your business. Where in the video does she say that? She says it when she's going on about her Chanel bag, that she really wants to use it, that Colleen has one and it's beat up. I'm not sure of the exact time. Hang on, let's see.
Get statue.
Whoop. God, she goes on forever, doesn't she? Where does she show the... I'm waiting for it to show the bloody bag. Oops. Was it before she was crying over the paper package being fucking ripped?
I will never get rid of this dress. It is amazing. And it was ready. And the next time, it's been a long day. I need was burger. Went.
I've got 100. What's that do? Ugh. Her going on about duck boats. All I heard was simply Nailogical going on about duck nails. She was singing about duck nails. If you get too much water on your nails in the shower, they warp. And you duck nails. If anybody knows what I'm talking about. Oh, I don't know where it was. I'm sorry. But if you look for a bit where she's talking about her bag.
Yeah, that's something good. And the same thing with Morgan. She kind of loud and so doing.
But little kids. Oh. Can we watch her again? Let's watch them both. Which reminds me, Jed and I were saying, like, oh, on YouTube, and I'm sorry, the cutest little girl I have ever seen. Oops, I'm turning the sound off. Right.
Nope.
This actually when we get the full picture that I had there. Technical issues, I'm sorry. Right, if I go down one and come back up, we'll
This
start
cute little
again.
girl only lets her dad do her hair and enjoys every bit of her dad's magical hair spa. And when he's done giving her the princess treatment that she deserves, her reaction at the end is just awesome.
Isn't she cute? Look at the face. This isn't the one, by the way. But he's good.
This cute little girl only lets her dad do.
This is
These
the one I
parents
wanted
were
to show
teaching their
you.
daughter how to get out of bed on her own, and it's the cutest thing ever.
Take me. Nope.
Oh, mommy took me.
No, you gotta land on your own.
Don't touch me.
Okay.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Stop! Oh, I can't help.
Yes, you can.
Okay. Ready?
These parents were teaching their daughter.
So she did that for the first time. So cute. Oops. Right, let's try this way. I might see. She put it down. There was a picture of it on a table with something, and it's because it's in the little bit in between me and her, it's really hard to see when she did it. Oh, is that it?
Here we are. John's dropping us off at the airport. Everything was good. We got checked in. Oh my gosh, I need to. Okay, I took my little new caviar little mini Chanel bag and I took it inside the duffel. And it's weird. I was thinking when I had this bag, I think it's because I saw Colleen's and hers was so old and kind of beat up. It's almost like I want this.
There you go. Oh, I'm so kind to women. I'd never say anything horrible about anybody else. No, just tell everybody that Colleen's bag's beat up. Doopy-doo-doopy-doopy-doo. There we go. Pardon me. Hannah, I cannot stand her arrogant looking face in her photos, snobby and vain, self-loving face, looking down upon her minions. I know, looking down her snooty long nose. You just want to bop her, don't you? Bonnie, so does anyone honestly think her daughter wanted to go to Chanel, Fendi or any other high-end store? Melissa really thinks she's that important when she's shopping. That's so funny. I know. I wanted someone to work with me. Carolina, oh my god, she was asking the poor waitress where she can find some sexy men. Meanwhile, John is mixing lipsticks and opening her boxes in Wilmington. If he watched this, this should be her last trip. If he still has his balls. Rosalia, oh my god, she's so dumb, I can't stand it. She could frustrate a deaf person to death. All the nauseating details are not necessary, for God's sake. Shut the fuck up, Lisa. Oh, we all wish she would. Donna, Jules, when you said Lisa was a control freak, I totally agree. She's a freak. Bonnie, oh God, I need a nap. Oh, good Lord, I need a nap. Sorry. Elizabeth, yawning as we speak. She's so damn boring. How are you, Bonnie? She is, though, isn't she? And it's done it twice. I wonder if I get extra for having double comments. Bonnie, yippee! Something normal to watch after that god-awful Lisa video. Earth, Moon and Stars. Yes, please do her first video. Would be interesting to hear your perspective. I will add it to the to-do list. Okie doke. Wendy, pure torture listening to her. She's the least sophisticated traveller on YouTube, yet she thinks she's the it girl. I know, it's sad, isn't it? Ashley, she looks like she has Graves' disease. I actually saw this come in and looked it up to see what Graves' disease was. And it's like, oh, that's another one that she'll take on. And there was a picture of someone with bug eyes. And it was like, I see where you're going with that. But no doubt you'll watch, give her a while. She'll say, oh, I had another diagnosis. Bonnie, oh dear Lord, Jules. That's an image I could have done without. Lisa in a slip dress. It's mad. It's a night dress, isn't it? Wendy, Jules, you deserve hazard pay for having to endure the ridiculousness. Yes, I do. In chocolate wombles. Mystical fairies agree, and chocolate wombles. Thank you. Matt, I'm never going to get anywhere. I'm never going to get anywhere she goes. Why the fuck can't she film the actual location instead of herself? Well, we know why, but for fuck's sake, Lisa. I know, it's true, isn't it? I'd much rather see a bit of Boston than her twirling around in the road. We see you every day, Lisa. Show us everything but you. Well said. Gretchen, she must have been boiling in that coat. I live south of Boston. It's been in the high 90s here. Ha ha. They have so much history in South Carolina. Ha ha. Boston is okay, but I like London 100% more. She doesn't even know what history is if she hasn't been overseas. I don't think she's interested in the history of anywhere. She doesn't care, does she? Gretchen, why wouldn't she take pictures of her surroundings instead of herself? She's such a dope. Yep. Complete narc. Oh my god, it's the worst accent ever and I live here. I haven't heard a male Boston accent. I've only heard that, what's her name? Michaela Naguera off TikTok. Jeez. That's like fucking nails on a chalkboard. I don't know how she got millions of subscribers. How do they listen to her? Nope. Beguile me. You think she would have paid homage to her BFF Lardy and made a trip to Brookline? Lol. I know. She doesn't like Lardy. Elizabeth, good one. Lol. Beguile me's laughing. Mystical Fairies. I love the thumbnail for these Janice Watch videos. Good, innit? It's a long bag. Plumber. We had to have our hot water cylinder replaced. It was 30 years old and finally gave up working and had started leaking. We were really lucky that the company I found on a Google search were fantastic and reasonably priced. Hard to find that these days. Wish you luck in finding a good plumber. Lisa, grifter is going to grift. I'm hoping that the bloke I'm talking to on emails is going to be okay. See, the thing is, we need a new boiler. We've got a back boiler and an old fire that should be condemned, but we don't use it. And it's like, we looked into getting all that changed, and the floorboards have to come up. The bathroom's going to be out of commission. This, that and the other had to be done. And it's like, I've got 2 autistic children and an autistic husband. They don't like people in the house. And especially people pulling the house to pieces. And it's like, it's going to be such uproar to have that done. See, I said, I'm sure our neighbour, because they've got pipes running around the outside of their house, I'm sure they got something done and they got a boiler put in the downstairs toilet. Now, that's what I wanted done. But when we asked about it, they were like, oh, this is going to happen and that's going to happen and da-da-da-da, and we've got to lift the floorboards. And the flooring from the front door up the stairs and the landing up here is all hardwood floor that Jed put down when we moved in. So if they yank all that up, we've got to pay for new flooring as well as it's just one long thing, isn't it? What's that thing if you give a mouse a cookie? Sharifa, I remembered my toothbrush on my last trip and I'm 41. Am I growing up? I'll get you a badge, Sharifa. You're a good girl. Elizabeth, me too. I even remembered my hairbrush and a package of Depends. Are you proud of me? Itty Bitty's Ditty. Is that it? Have I got that right? Itty Bitties Iddity. Itty Bitties Iddity 1. I think I've got that right. Yes, her subscribers are bought 100%. Yep. It's quite sad, really, isn't it? You can't, like everybody else, just because I'm at the peak of my career. Yeah, but you didn't get there on your own, did you? And it's not a career, and you're not at the peak. Itty Bitties Ditty 1 says, Kooks, you're hilarious. I'm assuming it's a stupid spell check. Thank you very much. Bo, Lisa sounds so dumb in this video. Her small vocabulary seems perfect for her clueless fans. Doesn't it, though? Mystical Fairies. Same story, just different city. It's becoming monotonous. Also, Lisa, it's direct flight, not straight flight, for fuck's sake. Thanks for your hilarious commentary as usual, Jules. Thank you, honey. Bo, so it was humid and she wore that white furry jacket because it was giving summer vibes. She's so ridiculous. Did anyone catch the eye roll when she said that Brooke got melatonin because she couldn't sleep? It went by really fast, as if the editor tried to delete that part. Oh, I saw it. It's anything she can do to throw Brooke under the bus, but try and pretend that she adores her. It's like, once you see it, you can't unsee it, can you? J-Lo, she said she wasn't going to do individual coaching. Yeah, she said she wasn't going to sell the house. Mystical Fairies, 2513 to 2526.
Them, and then she was telling me different places to go. I said, well, where can we go where I can hear a real good sexy man's Boston accent, because I am a sucker for a man's Boston accent.
What the fuck? I can't believe she actually said that. If I was travelling around Boston, I'd be asking what are the best sights to see, not where to go to hear an accent. She's no clue about travelling. Back in my early 20s, before I was diagnosed with breast cancer and chronic fatigue, Mum and I did a lot of travelling. We spent my 21st in Canada, and for my 22nd we did a big 6-week holiday to Europe. England, Scotland, Ireland and Iceland. Wow! It was amazing. We hardly did any shopping as we were busy going to all the tourist attractions and taking in all of the sights. Oh, you'll have to tell us more. Whereabouts in Ireland did you go? It's funny, I was just talking about that to Jed before I started this video. About back in the day when... Right, it started with, I like an actor called Daniel Mays, and he's doing a new series. It's starting soon. And then I was telling Jed about how he won the award for the most cigarettes smoked on film when he was doing something before. It was about Nielsen. And then we were talking about things, and I said, kids today would be saying, what the fuck, you thumbed lifts, why would you do that? And I said, I remember when I went on holiday to Ireland, I was thumbing around Ireland, and this old farmer gave me a lift. Oh, I'll bring you up to the crossroads, that's where it's busy, you'll more chance of you getting a lift there. And it was like, oh great, because he was going the other way. It was like, thank you very much. So I'm there at the crossroads. An hour later, one lonely little car came along, and it's like, yeah, that's Ireland all over out in the country. Oh yeah, sure, it's really busy out there. No, it's not. But yeah, we need to hear more. Tell us more. Terry, sweat the UPS guy. What the fuck? I know, I didn't understand that at all. What the fuck? Is she's going to sit there looking out the window waiting for him to come? Elizabeth, she was feeling steamy and the UPS guy is so hot. Christina, sorry. Right, God forbid she'd miss a delivery. I know, it's sick, isn't it? Bonnie, lol, I understand about thin hair. Mine is just terrible. Maybe we could share it. Maybe if we put mine and yours together, Bonnie, we might have thick hair. Welcome, Joy Jones. My hubby always laughed about Lisa. This is a great group of wonderful people. I'm so sorry to hear about your health. We're all here for you. Air hugs. Thank you, Bonnie. Your husband was our team mascot. He modelled my merch for me. God rest him. Terry, this woman has obviously never been to many places in her life. Who needs help shopping? What a dumbass moron. No, but she likes to be waited on hand and foot. Bonnie, wow, you try on outfits at your neighbour's house? I'm jealous. I have to go clear to the gas station. Well, another comment from you that I laugh so hard I almost wet my pants. Bo's laughing and so's Panda. Fantastic video, thank you. Thank you, Bonnie. Joyce, Lisa is full of shit. Yep, isn't she? And people are paying for it. Melanie, the people that need help shopping are those with no style. We need to get that on a t-shirt. These two walking around with their implants hanging out and thinking that's okay and normal. Shake my head. I never see girls her age with implants anymore, and I live in a huge city. Yeah, it's not as popular as it was, is it? Lisa, just like your implants, logos are not in style. Joyce, why does John have to get up early to drive Her Majesty to the airport? Why can't she get a taxi or an Uber? Exactly. She gets it the other end of the hotel, so it's not like she's not capable. Bianca, because John is Mr. Slave and Lisa will throw a fit. Elizabeth, because he has to make sure little Lisa gets on the plane safely. He knows how challenged she is. I think he just wants to make sure she's gone. Melanie, she's so desperate for Brooke to be just like her, isn't she? Joyce, why does Lisa make Brooke sound like a child? My girl is growing up. She remembered her phone charger. She remembered her toothbrush. I should hope she did. She's 25, not 5. Bianca, that's how Lisa is with her own parents, I think. She's still their little girl in diapers. Elizabeth, lol, exactly. Yep. Lisa and Brooke wear designer diapers. Isn't that cute? Patty Cakes. In Brooke's latest video, she talks about synchronicity. The apple isn't falling far from the tree. I hope Brooke did buy everything she needed. I wondered, did Brooke mention it and now Lisa's using it? Joyce, I would love to know what Brooke's boyfriend's mother thinks of Lisa. Me too. If it was me, I'd think, oh Lord, my son's marrying into a circus. I'd have to sit him down. Are you sure? Really? I remember Tech Help's first girlfriend. Me and Jade were sat in here going, she's really loud. Why is she so loud? She was like foghorn leghorn. I'm not joking. She was the loudest girl I have ever heard. And it was like, I don't know how much of this I can put up with. And it's like, we can't say anything. We're not allowed to say anything. Because if we say something, he'll dig his heels in and then we'll never get rid of her. So we just buttoned it. And eventually he decided she was too loud. And she went. So, yeah, it's funny. So maybe his mum's hoping that he'll lose interest. But see, the thing is, Brooke's kind of a nice kid. Do you know what I mean? It's like, if you get her away from Lisa, I'm sure there's some hope for her there. Jace, I googled the duck boats and it looks like Lisa and Brooke missed out on some fun. Exactly. It would have been a great afternoon, but no. Wanda, I would have went on it in a minute. Lisa might have run into a fellow that has a real Boston accent, like Ray Donovan. Him being a real life person and not a TV character. That's the thing. It's like, where do I go to fucking interact with the people, you dumbass? CC, $222 carnivore coaching to be told to go through the McDonald's drive-through and order greasy burgers, no bun and a Diet Coke. Make sure to wear all designer clothes while you sit in your car and eat. Clown. And people are paying for it. It's stupid. Helen, I would not even pay £3.50 for that cat necklace. She's insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane, got no brain. Thing is, she could pick that up in a fucking thrift shop for twopence halfpenny. I don't know. I'd pay $3.25 for it. Fucking idiot. Ellie, I cannot watch this woman. She's so shallow and materialistic. There's no depth to her. Disgusting. No, like we all say, we've seen puddles deeper. Bo, why is it that we always want what we don't have? I have very curly, frizzy hair and I straighten it to 1 inch of my life. It's weird, isn't it? We had the girl next door that used to babysit for us when Travis was Diddy. She's got the most beautiful curly hair. And she went out and bought a ceramic hair iron and her boyfriend was losing his shit. It's like, he's just 90 quid she paid for that. This was like 20 years ago. 90 quid for a hair straightener. And it's like, I'm like, why are you straightening your hair? Your hair's beautiful. But no, she hated it. It's always the way, isn't it? Alice, Lisa desperately trying to prove she's a good mum. Yeah. Brooke remembered her toothbrush at 25 years old. Yay! She's old enough to get a boob job and flash her coochie on Instagram, but has to be praised for packaging an overnight bag. Just proves the things that were instilled in her from an early age. Appearance was priority and beat into her head over common sense and using her brain. They needed help shopping. Lord help them. Both dressed with boobs hanging out, asking for where sexy men are. Really classy. Lisa looks like she's competing with her daughter. Of course she is, because she's a narc. And it makes her look ridiculous with her leathery skin. Sad and pathetic attempt. And now there will be a course on feminine energy about spending time with her daughter. Load of rubbish. I think Brooke's tummy is from her trying to pose with her butt poked out. Lol. Could be. Both are the same, pouting up when they don't want to do something any longer. I want what I want, when I want it attitude. Something is very wrong with this entire family, her parents included. I actually totally agree with everything you've said. It could be that, yeah, that she's sticking her bum out so her belly looked big. But it's just what Lisa was saying as well. It just made me wonder. Bo, if Lisa no longer has an editor, I wonder what happened. She probably fucking sulked because he left something in that he shouldn't have, made her look bad or something. That's what would make her get rid of them. Alice, Lisa said Copley Place, but it's pronounced Copley Place. If she took as much time to learn how to pronounce the places she goes as she does learning where she shops, she wouldn't look so clueless and, for lack of a better word, stupid. That's the thing with her, she can't pronounce anything, Alice. Bugger all. Even normal day-to-day words she can't do. Elizabeth, good evening, dear Jules and friends. Good evening, Elizabeth. I hope you are well. I hope you are too. Unfortunately, fell twice in London. Oh no! And also got a very bad stomach bug, so couldn't board the cruise to Ice. Oh, sod that. Big disappointment. However, got a full refund, so no big deal. Hoping to go later in the year. Have missed you all. We missed you too. I wonder if it was a change of water, Elizabeth, for the stomach bug. That's the thing you've got to be careful about when you go somewhere new. Drink bottled water, don't drink tap water, and be careful about ice in drinks and stuff like that, because it can make you really poorly. Oh, I'm sorry you fell. I hope you didn't hurt yourself too much. Where did you see? Did you get to see anywhere in London? Mystical Fairies. Elizabeth, I'm sorry to hear that you've had a terrible time lately on your holiday. I hope you're feeling better. I hope you do get to go to Iceland at some point. It's an absolutely beautiful place to visit. You two, between you now, making me want to go. Elizabeth, P.S. The village idiot hasn't changed at all. Still shopping whilst on location. Have some good news though, so listen up. A neurosurgeon who listened to this vacuous woman by chance has offered her a free brain transplant pro bono. Isn't that marvellous? Oh, I'm thrilled to bits. Boston is rich in history. I'd love to visit, and certainly no shopping. Yeah, like you might buy yourself a little thing, do you know what I mean, to remember Boston by, but you don't go on holiday to shop. It's all complaints and whining. The details of everything she does and says is so repetitive and boring. From breakfast to how many times she went to the bathroom, sorry. I'm sick about hearing about what she ate. We know what she ate. Jules, I seriously suggest before you watch these videos you take at least 2 Xanax. Serious question. Why do narcs lack a sense of humour and then giggle like a moron? I don't know, but they all do it, don't they? It's like Lardy. She had the stupidest sense of humour as well. At age 74, shouldn't she be more classy and refined? Cover your boobs, woman. I know. And she's showing them more and more now. Icon. She has an inflated idea about herself. It's not about being rich. People born into money do not act this way. Exactly. They have more class. I'd rather have long talks with my daughter than watch her shopping. Seriously, Lisa is not teaching her daughter anything of value. One day, God forbid, if the money runs out, the two of them will have no idea of how to budget and manage. Exactly. They won't know what to do with themselves. Can you imagine it? All you need to do is watch the No Buy. I think I did a video on that. Lisa was going insane. She couldn't cope. I hope Granddaddy Bill didn't wear those pants. What a challenged family. Unbelievable. P.S. I love a sale and have picked out some great bargains. I do. Do you know what I love even more than a sale? Is getting vouchers on top of the sale price. It's like, yes, winning. Bonding in a store. I thought it was just baboons that had red bottoms. Who gives a damn? I was thinking, what red? It's the shoes, isn't it? Christina, aha! Her real motive behind the mother and daughter trip is to sell another lifestyle course. Well done, Christina, you've seen through her. This one on parenting. She's always got a me motive. See, once you see it. Bella, it's so sad that she has to try so hard to love herself. She tries to reinvent herself every day. That must be so tiring. Anybody on the naughty step? Nope. Anyone come in while I was talking? No. Right, so. Yes, I pressed the right button. We've got to the end and you've got there with me. So thank you very much and I will see you in the next one.